Year after year, it seems to me that this theme has had a very important role in the life of this city. The elected officials, the business leaders, and the community leaders working very hard together to keep Columbus as a good place in which to live, a good place in which to work, and a good place in which to raise and educate their children. And tonight, as we take part in the current activities of this city, that theme is still very much in evidence. The elected leaders, the business leaders, and the community leaders tonight are working very hard to keep Columbus as a good place to live, a good place to work, and a good place in which to raise and educate their children. The magic word in this equation is obviously the word together. And since that word does seem to contain, to possess just a bit of magic, I would like to make a suggestion. Tomorrow night, Columbus High School plays a very important football game. I would like to suggest that everyone in this gathering might go out to that game tomorrow night together to root for good old Columbus High and to show the present leaders of this city that their hard work is indeed very much appreciated. Thank you very much.
This time, we'd like to have a few words from his son Michael, who's flown back here from Virginia.
Hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old town feels like a long-lost friend. Ain't it good to be back home again? We buried my dad 5 days ago, 2 months shy of 100 years old. 3 things were most important to how he lived his life. His roots in Columbus, personal excellence, and a love of family. He was thrilled when Roger Brown called and invited him to speak to you. He was geared up, ready for another adventure. To come out here with 5 of my 6 siblings and me, and 3 of our spouses, 9 of us, until pneumonia clipped. Sister Susie and Nancy joined me to honor him tonight. I had the privilege of working with Dad on 2 major video projects toward the end of his life. 4 years ago, an hour-long program for broadcast in which Jay recited by heart, since he was blind with macular degeneration, the stories and poetry that enriched and gave his life meaning. And these short videos that meant even more to him than that program. The athleticism of his youth taught him to strive to do his very best in everything. And he did. And in this, he was ever a champion. I can end my remarks with no finer words than the words he said to us, the last words he spoke before he died. Family is all that matters. It's all about love. Thank you, God.